There you go.
Okay, better?
Yes.
How's that?
Yes.
King Kong plays ping pong in Hong Kong.
Is that how you test?
Okay, right.
Figaro.
Kicks 105.5. Good morning. I'm joined by Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency.
When you
good
turn on the
morning.
professional, you sound wonderful. I just want to let you know you sound legit. You don't
Thank
look
you.
it, but
No,
you sound it.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
So I found out something interesting. You have no power. I didn't realize this until I went to speak with your wife the other day. You are like the Queen of England, and she is the head of state.
She's prime minister.
She is the one making everything happen,
Yeah.
and she has got some interesting ways of helping that you just couldn't do it for me.
I love. No, she has a different take.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you spoke of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know I talked to your wife a
Now
lot.
I'm concerned. Now you have a new agent.
Well,
Yay for me!
yay. So we were talking about
I'll give you her
something
cell phone number when we get
interesting.
off the air.
I already got it.
Okay.
Something interesting to me, and I'm talking completely hypothetical. Okay. So if I have two vehicles
Talking for a friend.
and 3 children,
2 vehicles, 3 children. Yes.
2 vehicles, 3 children, and then for some reason I would like to purchase another vehicle, I didn't realize that there is an opportunity, depending on who is pretty much the main driver for the vehicle, it changes the formula. And now I realize why we don't talk about this too much, because there is room for people to do something that they
Manipulate.
shouldn't. Yeah, it is. And it literally is manipulated. And I guess depending on how you look at it, it could be, no. But at the same time, so my question for you is, let's say my daughter, for example, if she's not in this car, but I put her in this car, it's a possibility if she's the main driver in this other car that insurance could actually go down a little bit or up, depending on which, direction
It
we
certainly
go.
stands to reason because every vehicle has its own symbol, and
Right.
of course a different model year, a different value. So the vehicle, without anybody assigned to it, if you take Plain Jane or Plain John, whomever you want to speak of, and assign them as a vehicle operator for this vehicle and assign them as a vehicle operator for this vehicle, there will be a difference in cost right off the top because of the vehicle difference.
Right.
So that's when you have an opportunity with more of the higher risk or higher profile drivers to maybe take an opportunity there to get some better premium.
So if I take her from this, let's say, Ferrari and put her in a Pinto, that's one thing. But she likes to drive the Ferrari a lot.
If
So
she drives the
if she
Ferrari
drives the Ferrari
primarily
and gets caught, then that's an issue or not an issue?
I don't know that companies are going to investigate and find that, she's been primarily driving the Ferrari. But in the same regard, there is a certain thing where you want to not necessarily cheat, but you also you want to take advantage of the best opportunity. So,
Right. And there's a fine line there.
There is. I mean, if mom's driving a 2016 whatever, and they decide to go out and buy a brand new 16-year-old driver a 2019 whatever, and they decide that they're going to have the child rated on the mom's car because it's 3 years older, and that's not. I mean, people do it. It's just it's the nature of the beast. Not every company will rate you particularly on a vehicle. Some companies do kind of a blanket rating saying, well, here's all the drivers, here's all the vehicles. So it does differ slightly from carrier to carrier. But it's worth taking a look at. And, I'm sure companies don't like if you test the waters, but c'est la vie. Hypothetical. For a friend.
Yep. Who was once in jail.
I now know the conversation you had with
You know
El
nothing.
Presidente.
You know nothing.
I always tell people that Jen is, while I'm the one that does this, Jen is the CEO, the CFO, and the Human Resources Director, which means I am just
An employee.
powerless.
You're a
Powerless.
minimum wage paid employee, an hourly person. If you would like to
She
catch
gave
him,
me a raise, though, so I'm very proud. 1.5%. It was fantastic.
you can contact Mike Barrett at Barrett Insurance Agency to find out some hypothetical questions you may have answered, and you can do so by calling.
And real quick, that's the thing is,
Oh my God!
look at
just
multiple angles.
Your phone number, brother. Come on, that was my. And your phone, and you're like, well, let's continue to talk some more.
I love it.
Okay,
All right,
what are we
cool.
talking about?
Never
then?
mind. Never mind.
No, shut up. Go ahead. What are we talking about?
When insurance is never a straight shot, so there's always going to be twists and turns. So that's the best thing, is to have somebody help navigate you through the process. That's why we're here.
Well, I
So-
thought it was bizarre because she was saying, "Well, if you bought another vehicle,
See, now you're in the conversation.
I may actually be able to knock it down $100." And I was like, "Holy cannoli!" So that's where that all.
That's
came.
because she cares about you.
Yeah,
That's the difference, Sean.
As for Jen Barrett when calling Barrett Insurance Agency, but yeah, it's a conversation that I'd like to have more with you, or more with her, I guess. Now that she's my new insurance agent, so
She's very good.
If you'd like to contact Jen, you can call Jen at
748-522-41 or direct line. No, I won't
Yes.
do that. You can also find us on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. Website is thebarrettagency.com. Google, Facebook, and YouTube, all Barrett Insurance Agency.
Good to see you, buddy. Happy
Drive
New Year.
careful.
Yes, definitely.